What's up, guys, and welcome to the last story episode of my Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play. So, really cool thing just happened. I actually recorded this full video, and the file for the video was about an hour long, and as soon as I hit stop record on OBS, my whole PC crashes and corrupts that file, and it's an MP4, so I can't really recover it. So we're gonna be redoing it, or at least from your perspective, it's the first time around. As you can see, I already did it, but thankfully we could just select this again and go from the start and do it. So let's just go for it. I'm just gonna rush through. I'm not gonna rush through, but I'm definitely, since I've already just played this, I'm not gonna have any of the struggles that I did the first time around, especially with the Knuckles section of Canon Score. It's currently 3 in the morning, by the way. It's great. Really fun. Man, so let me just reiterate stuff that I said during that failed recording. Today is, well, it's technically Saturday, but it was Friday. And Thursday, I went and saw Sonic Movie 3, and that movie was peak. It was peak. I went and saw it with all my friends, all my buddies, and we all liked it. Because it's Sonic Movie 3. It's adapting parts of SA2. It's got Shadow with Keanu Reeves voicing him, and it's awesome. You guys should do yourselves a favor and pause this video. You can watch it when you come back, but you should take an Uber or drive if you have a car. But if you don't have a car, take an Uber or whatever you want to use. Use that money, your hard-earned cash, spend it on that Uber, drive to a movie theater nearest you that is playing Movie 3, get some concessions however you want, buy a ticket for the movie, and go see the movie in those steps, in that order. And now we're just gonna hear Gerald Robotnik just vent some shit here. Yep, we got the Ark crashing, hurtling towards Earth. By the way, I'm not gonna spoil anything about the movie, so don't worry. The only thing I'm gonna say is that Live and Learn, the way they use it in the scene that they use it in, is perfect. I wish it lasted a little longer, but I wouldn't have expected them to play the full goddamn song. That would have been a little bit too much, but still. Oh man, hold on, I hope my energy is still running enough to be able to re-record this tonight. I didn't want to just leave it till tomorrow because I would feel like shit, like, man, I did all that and then my file corrupted. Like, come on, dude. Now let's hopefully get through this quickly and not in an hour like my last recording. Because the only reason it took that long was because I had to replay the first 3 sections of Canon Score after I kept dying on the Knuckles part. Oh man. Ooh.
What do you mean?
So I actually, during the recording, I had a little small glass of some Peach Ring Sonic G Fuel, just to, you know, energize myself during the late part of the night. I had something earlier today. I tried out this this orange flavor Ramoon. Or Ramune, I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's like that Japanese kind of soda with like the bottles have like the little ball in it, and it's pretty solid. It almost tastes like kind of like an orange cream soda in a way. Because there's this like I wouldn't call it, what's the best way to call it, like an ethnic grocery store, imported goods grocery store that opened up nearby me and had a bunch of like imported sodas and such, and that was one of the things I tried out. But there was a bunch of other stuff there that was pretty cool, like this like exotic cocktail 7-Up that was like pineapple passion fruit. That was solid. They got Doritos or Jarritos, however you want to pronounce it, which we already get over here. It's a brand of Mexican soda. It's very, very good. I only wish they had like UK Fanta, which is one of my favorite drinks, because I've made many a comment. I'm sorry that I'm talking over this, but I made many a comment about how I don't like orange Fanta over here now, because they changed the formula to match the US flavor over here in Canada, and there's no orange juice in it, which stinks, because that's like the only reason like I even gave a shit about Fanta, because it was like, oh, it's like actual orange juice soda and not just orange flavor soda. There's a difference, by the way. There's a clear difference.
projections. I was able to complete my project.
All right. Okay, Gerald. You can continue your yapping. I'm just chilling here. It's 3 in the morning, but I'm chilling. You know, one good thing about that file corrupted, like if you want to look at the bright side, even though that's an hour that I wasted, my commentary wasn't the greatest. It was pretty dog water, and I feel like that's kind of shit if it's the last story, because like this is the big moment here. This is the culmination of the last 11 episodes. Oh my god, my headphones are in an uncomfortable position. Now we get the plan set up. You got Eggman. He's leading a plan where we have to stop the Ark from crashing into the Earth, and it involves everyone here. This is why the last story in this game is one of the highlights of the Sonic series. Just in general, like you get to play as all the characters through one big stage. All of them have their own little different thing to do. Eggman's on comms, you know, telling everyone, you know, you gotta do this. This is your directive. You gotta go open that door, hit that switch, stop the core or whatever. And they're all involved in this plan too. Like I love how the Master Emerald, like it's not just like, you know, I mean, even though, you know, it's the same exact shit that Knuckles did in SA1, you know, the emeralds got broken, I gotta find the shards again. It feeds back into the plot in a satisfying way. More satisfying than SA1, although I forget exactly the intricacies of that. It probably fed back into, you know, the whole thing with chaos and such. Alright, now we get this long-ass shot of the map. I wonder how it would look like if you actually compared that map to the actual stage.
Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Let's get to work.
Work! Alright, the final stage. Cannon's Core. So first off, we start off with Tails, and you know, it's the same gameplay as that we're used to with all these characters. The tricky thing about this stage when it comes to getting A ranks is that obviously it's probably the longest stage in the game. Actually, not probably, it definitely is, because you know there's 5 distinct sections where you play as all the characters except for Shadow, because Shadow has a boss fight after this. Ooh, and we have a lot of artificial chaos, and they're really fun to fight with the mech characters. Oh, yes, hell yeah. Alright. The tricky thing about getting the A ranks here, though, is that most of your points come from the mech characters, so you really don't want to die at all with the mech characters. If you die as any other character after that, it saves your score. So, like, let's say you finish Eggman's section and go into Rouge's section, and you die as Rouge. You'll keep the score you had before you entered the Rouge section. Alright, let's get mad points. Oh my god, not perfect. Actually, no, it was. I guess 11 is perfect then, not 12 like I thought. But 10 definitely is like the 1,500 score tier. Oh my god, artificial chaos are actually the worst thing in the world. Like I don't mind the fat ones at all. But like the thin ones, the problem with them is that like they hide their heads in their bodies like that, and they're just it's so annoying to get them to like get out of that. Oh god, oh no. Okay, there we go. And now hit that. Probably could have timed that better. Yeah, so the main mechanic of Cannon's Core are these time stop switches, which is a cool mechanic. Anytime you hit them, they obviously stop time and they deactivate lasers and such. So now we gotta destroy this, oh shit, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, we gotta destroy this door here. Somehow I stopped time, I don't know how I did. And now that's Tails' section. Now we move straight onto Eggman's section, which is, you know, the same gameplay. We also have to destroy a door as Eggman. This section actually has a secret route that we can take, which I'm gonna try and get, because I failed to get it in my original recording. This elevator section. Gotta wait a billion years for the next guys. There we go. And that's it? Okay. Yeah, this section should be coming up. You want to like time stop for it to be able to get to that route, because I've tried cheesing it. It's not really advisable to cheese it though. Oh god, please perish. No, please. Oh my, see, You see my problem. They're invisible when they do that, but like they like to bug out like that. And then they reach around and almost always hit you. They're so hard to avoid. Alright, now let's drop down, grab onto this. And then shoot these guys. Just wait for them to lower their shields. There we go. I was about to start going on a tangent about the movie. I keep forgetting, like, man, like you gotta not spoil it for people, man. People probably haven't seen it. I mean, by the time this video comes out, it's probably been like at least a good like 2-3 weeks since the movie came out. But from my perspective, I don't want to, just because the movie technically, like, its official release date was today. So I don't want to say anything. Because you're not coming into a Sonic playthrough expecting movie spoilers, most likely. But even if you are, like, I don't want to take that chance. I'm not a spoil troll like a lot of people I know. God damn, but I mean, I've been spoiled on the new Penguin show by my friends. They didn't mean to spoil it for me, but you know, they still did. And I'm finally getting around to watching it. I'm gonna start watching it tomorrow. Even though I love, wait, can I go back and hit it? I wonder. Yes, I can. Okay, let's hurry up then. We gotta jump on this platform. Oh, never mind. I guess it just immediately drops anyways. So we won't be able to get that. I'm pretty sure that's how we get the Chow key, which was what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the Chow key so I could visit Bad after this. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Cool. There goes any sort of good rank. Well, at least we could try this again. See, this is why I hate artificial chaos. They bring me nothing good. How do I get that, man? Like, either it's a frame perfect jump off of that platform, or like I just get lucky, because even when I jump off that rail, like, it looks like I should make it, but Eggman does not like to stand on the edge there. Oh, fucking great. These lasers are hard. It's hard to tell where these lasers are pointing, just from the perspective here. Okay, now it's this Tom Stipe. Like, what was I about to say there? The time stop switch, not the Tom Hiddleston switch. All right. Can you please come out of your shell? Or I guess I could just accidentally stop time. You know. That's the good thing though. Stopping time actually lets you. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Stopping time lets you automatically destroy the artificial chaos even when they're in their shell like that. Which I should do more often. Alright, let's ride this up here. I almost got crunched. But we're good. We're chilling. And that's the second door open. I could have done that a lot quicker, but unfortunately I perished. Alright, so now as Rouge, you have to drain the liquids so that Knuckles can hit a switch or something. I don't know. I mean, he says drain the liquids. I guess he means draining the liquids into this room, because when we play as Knuckles after this area is fully flooded. And then we have to like hit a different switch, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with a plan made by a man with 300 IQ. But maybe because it's a 300 IQ plan that I can't understand it too well. That's probably it. Okay, so now here we gotta wait and then do a time stop and go over here, immediately try and kill this artificial chaos before it causes problems, and hit that switch. And now we have to get back to the middle. God, if this recording crashes again, oh my god, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Now that's a fear. I might start like recording in like MKV or something that I can like recover from. But this should just, I guess it just happens every once in a while. Okay, got it. You have to actually time stop there. In order to get past that waterfall, because I guess it stops the water flow and lets you just fly through. There we go. Yeah, I can't think of any other times that I've had a recording actually corrupt on me like that, where my PC has crashed. I wonder if it was something to do with like the mods from this game, because like in that video, my game crashed when I tried accessing the Chow Garden. But I don't know why. You know, at least like, even though it was an hour-long recording, at least it was something I could easily go back and you know, fuck, hold on. Let me go get some air real quick. At least it was something that, like, you know, I could easily replay. Thank God it wasn't something like an RPG where, like, I would have saved over it or something. I should definitely make it a habit then. Oh god, I didn't make it in time. Okay, hold on. You have to stop time here to get rid of those lasers on that door. Let's kill you. Thank you. And go down here. Yeah, thank God it was like an RPG. Or not. Thank God it wasn't an RPG. So, like, I think I should make it a thing that whenever I play games like those, to not save in the video, but to save when I know the file is good. I know, like, a lot of Let's Players do that, but I should actually start doing it myself, just to avoid situations like that. Alright, there we go. So grab some air, and now we get into a very tricky situation here. Yeah, let's open that up. We gotta grab air quick. I hate how you sink down whenever you grab air. It's very silly. Grab some air. Now we gotta hit this switch. Now this is the tricky part. Well, the trickiest part is these goddamn hitboxes. Alright, again. Let's do it again. Gotta hit the time stopper. And now we immediately just gotta go. Turn around. And get through this thing before the water flow starts again. It's extremely precise, by the way. You gotta be super quick. Okay, now, before we drown, we go down here. Grab this air bubble here. And not sink into the goddamn plasma, because I've had that happen to me before. And thankfully, the hitbox is being good that time. Will the hitbox on the next switch be good, though? It was. Okay. We're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin'. Look at us. And now, we just hit the switch.
System alert. System alert.
We're not gonna die. It's gonna be fine. I hope. Knuckles, you better not. Please. Okay, we're good. Alright, now finally we're playing as Sonic. And now we gotta get right to the core. Sonic's part's actually the shortest. I mean, obviously he's the quickest, but it's really, really short. It's always way shorter than I expect. So you just mainly have a bunch of enemies. We got this really precarious guy over here. We gotta hit him with a homing attack, and then homing attack back. I've died in that part before, because there's a bottomless pit right underneath that. Then we got the only cloner dude over here, which I believe is a reskin of an enemy from SA1, actually. There were those kind of enemies that had little, like, egg sacks. There we go, finally. I didn't get that guy in my original run. The time stop here to stop the water flow, then bounce up here. Avoid all the bricks and such. Now we hang glide down. We jump up this. And go through here. Now, don't fall down the pit. And we just slide down and grab some rings. Get some last minute points. Probably got like a B rank or something. Unfortunately, we died on Eggman, so it wasn't a perfect run, but I think I did pretty well. Definitely way better than my original playthrough. Not my original playthrough, but my original recording. And that's the Canon's core. Definitely a lot better once you know what you're doing with Knuckles, but figuring out what the hell you're supposed to do with the Knuckles section is pretty tricky. What? D?
No problem.
How did I get a lower rank? What? I did worse than... Oh, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I got a C in my original recording.
I hate it when they leave me behind.
That's cool. That's really cool, man.
Look, it's Shadow.
Then we got the Amy speech here, which I think people tend to gas up online a lot more than it deserves. I mean, it's a cool moment.
So must I.
And I get that it's Amy's only real moment in SA2, but I think because of that, people gas it up way too much.
Please help us.
Well, speaking of shadows, what the hell's going on Amy's shoe shadows there?
There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes.
I feel like this might have been mistranslated, because like some people might be selfish, but they're basically good. Like, I mean, I think she's trying to say like everyone has good in them that they can work on or something. Like everyone has the potential for being good. But the translation definitely probably didn't like convey that properly. It is a good message though. Like, I think my favorite version of that kind of message comes from Daredevil season 2 on Netflix, with a conversation between Daredevil and Punisher, because you know Punisher wanted to kill a bunch of mob villains because they did crimes and such, but Daredevil believes like even if they committed crimes, they still deserve a second chance to try to be good.
Shadow?
If that's the same message that Amy's conveying, then I think that's pretty good. But I think the moment would have hit a lot harder if, it was actually conveyed in a better way than just, oh, but they're basically good. Oh god, this creepy ass motherfucker here. I like this cutscene a lot. Got the Master Emerald shrine looking thing.
Like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
That looks like the thing from the flashbacks in SA1. I don't know what I'm gonna do in SA1 Let's Play. Maybe in like a year. I kind of want to replay SA1 on my own first, because it's been a lot longer since I finished that. Because I played that in 2019, which was almost 6 years ago now. I like to play like the original Dreamcast version and not like the SADX version, just to see like how different the vibes are. I know it's a 30 FPS, but I could probably get like a 60 FPS patch through an emulator, or if I actually just get a Dreamcast for myself to play it, I could do that. I mean, I doubt Sonic Adventure 1 is that expensive. It's maybe like a $50-$60 game, which I mean that's pricey, but that's not crazy pricey. Like the copy of Mario Party 6 I'm about to buy for my work for 120 bucks. Ooh, man, that's
I'll take care of
quite a bit.
while you run to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Earlier I was doing some Christmas shopping at like GameStop and such, and I saw a copy of One Piece World Seeker on PS4, which is a hard to find game. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. It was 20 bucks. Why didn't I just buy it? All right, so now we got Shadow's part of this this final mission here. We got to fight the Biolizard. The prototype version of Shadow here, who's a big boy lizard. And this fight is very tricky, but the music's great. Just listen to it. Oh fuck. Oh. Okay, so this fight, it's pretty tricky, especially the little piss water of like rivers. If you fall into that, there's like a good chance you might just die. But otherwise, like the fight itself, it's all about like having a good balance of speed, because you kind of want to stay like around like his gills here, and run around so that he keeps like running at you with his mouth, because if you run too far, he's gonna start like wagging his tail at you, and that's a lot harder to avoid. But as you could see, or as you did see, after a while he'll start shooting these little black holes at you, and these are definitely way trickier to dodge in this than the Shadow Generations version of the fight, which that fight is really good. I honestly do prefer it to this version of the fight, even though it's much easier, just because of the cinematics and such, and of Shadow's dialogue when he's talking to the Biolizard. Just very good. But I still love this fight, and I love like the dichotomy between Shadow and his prototype, because like the Biolizard is essentially, he doesn't have a mind of its own. He's essentially programmed by Gerald to do his will, while Shadow, like he has his own will, but he was influenced by the professor to not only influenced by the professor, but he was more or less like, he shared his goal after, Maria died. But the difference is that the Biolizard doesn't have the chance to turn for the good. So it's basically, I just like this because of the symbolism of, Shadow kind of repairing the sins of his father, I guess. It's really cool. And the fight is fun too. Like I love homing attacking through those, but I do need rings. Can I please get some rings? Are there? Oh fuck! That's what I talked about with the tail. Gotta be careful, or else he'll just keep doing that. Oh god. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, you gotta roll underneath the ones that he sends like that, or else that happens. Yeah. Oh man. Well, that sucks that we died, but that's just because like sometimes the homing attack is a little janky. I don't need you to give me hints. I hate that he gives you hints every time you die. Yes, I know he has the red life support system, man. I know how this fight works. I've fought him plenty of times. But I love how this fight also implements like everything when it comes to Shadow and Sonic's gameplay. Because this is, I think this is like, outside of the mechs, I don't really consider the mechs to be bosses, like, you know, the gun mechs. Because those kind of stink. This is the only true Shadow exclusive boss fight. Sonic had the, I guess, it wasn't really exclusive because Eggman fought him. But Sonic had the Egg Golem, which was a pretty fun fight. But I like this fight because it's implementing, obviously, jumping and rolling when you're dodging these things. Grinding when you're grinding up his little, like, mouth support jaw things. Oh god. I'm stinking right now. You got grinding here, and then you got homing attacking when it comes to the bubbles. Oh, fuck. Did I fuck up? Oh, yep, I got stuck. Cool. Round 3. Here we go. You know, I don't... On top of being able to re-record my commentary over this whole last story, I don't mind replaying it. Because it is still fun. Obviously, this guy is a little tricky, but... This game, like, I get more and more appreciation the more I play it. I remember back when I originally streamed SA2, I wasn't too into it because I kept, like, fucking up with the controls. I thought it was a little jank and such. But the more I played it, the more I started to, like, understand it. Like, the more I started to get into that flow. And I think that's the thing with SA2 is that there's, like, this feedback loop where you don't initially understand the hype on your first playthrough, but the more you play, like, the extra missions, the more you replay the game, the more you rewatch the cutscenes and see the story, the more you appreciate it, the more you, like, the more you master the game and, like, try to get those A ranks, the more you understand, like, the intricacies of the game. And I think that's why SA2 is one of the best games in the series. I don't know if I'd call it my favorite 3D game, though, because right now, like, Sonic and Shadow Generations, oh, yep, that's what happens with the Piss River. Like, if you're on the end of it, you can't save yourself by jumping out, or at least it's really difficult to. Dude, I get it. Oh man, well, a good indication to jump over it is when you see the pattern on the floor ends like that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I don't think I would call this. This is definitely like in my top 3 favorite. Oh, I did it again, and I have 1 life left. That's great. I did very well on the main stage, and now I'm fumbling on Biolizard, which is the exact opposite of how it went in my failed recording. It's almost like my recordings are Sonic and Shadow. I'm sorry, that was a stupid analogy. Alright, you gonna do your shits? You're gonna do your shits, buddy? There we go. Yeah, I definitely think Sonic and Shadow Generations are my favorite of the 3D games. I almost did it. It's much harder to gauge when the camera's like to the left like this. Honestly, I struggled, like I don't know which game I prefer out of the 2 generations. Like whether or not I prefer Sonic or Shadow. I'm leaning towards Shadow, honestly, because Shadow Generations' level design is like pretty much perfect. There's not a single stage that I dislike or even think it's mid. I think all the stages are very solid. I think maybe Chaos Island Act 2 might be the weak link there, but it's a pretty short stage and like it's not bad. It's still a fun stage to play through. And even like the DLC stage, while it's short and has a lot of cutscenes that kind of put a damper on replays, I still enjoyed a lot. Like, I think, like, I really think that Shadow Generations, like, you can make an adventure-style game with that gameplay because of how more, like, free-flowing the controls feel compared to Sonic Gens, which is more, you were more, like, locked in, up, like, the direction you were, like, zooming in, right? The game, like, while the game controls awesome, it still controls a little stiff, which is, it's meant to be like that. Like, the game is designed around that control. But the way Shadow Gens controls with the Frontiers engine... Oh, fuck, I gotta stand a little bit farther away from him. The Frontiers engine, just, like, the way, like, they polished it up, definitely makes for... It can make for a really good adventure-style game. And I hope that's what they do with Frontiers 2. Or at least, like, an actual, you know, maybe Adventure 3. Because, like, the level designs in Shadow Gens feel very open, like, more open than Sonic Gens levels do. Again, though, I'll discuss this more in detail once I end up Let's Playing those two games. I don't know which one I'm going to do first, though. That's the tricky thing. Because both games are around the same length if I cover everything. Like, you know, doing all the challenge acts and such, and Sonic Gens, doing all the shits, and Shadow Gens as well as getting all the collectibles. Which I'm not sure if I would get all the open world collectibles, but... You know, I probably could. I mean, it didn't take me that long to do. I mean, some of the bolts are a little bit tricky to find, but other than that, okay, this is a dangerous situation to be in. Alright, I believe 2 more hits on him and we're good. This fight is lasting forever. Oh god, don't shoot your shit at me. There we go. Alright, last phase here. He's gonna do the funny air levitation move here. This one is very dangerous because you could easily take damage because you hit one of these things and you get cooked. But thankfully, we did it. And that's the Biolizard. Pretty solid fight. Prefer the Shadow Gens version.
Get out!
But get out! I love that so much. Get out! You know, but this version of the fight is still solid. One of the best fights in the game. I haven't fought the Biolizard in Sonic Generations 3DS though, because I haven't played that yet.
The servers are...
Well, I have played it, but I haven't finished it. I played up to like the first boss fight with Big Arms, you know, with the awesome Big Arms remix they did. God, I'll do Generations 3DS at some point too. I can, because I have a way to record, well, kind of directly on my 3DS, but not really at the same time. Anyway, I'm gonna be silent because this is the big moment coming up right here. Got the Biolizard over here, screaming and tweaking, and he uses Chaos Control.
Is it gone?
Is that what Chaos Control is?
I'm gonna just be solid until the boss fight.
Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
Still alive. He's controlling the space colony as it's linked to Earth. He's no one with the space colony and is determined to keep it on its collision course.
Sonic?
It's time, guys, for the final hazard, the prototype of the ultimate life. Not the ultimate life form, the ultimate life. Oh my god, I got it so loud right now, but I don't care, because this music is awesome. So, this boss fight, we're switching between Super Sonic and Super Shadow, I know. Sick as hell. and we gotta take turns attacking the Biolizard at his weak points. The whole challenge behind this fight is that every time you switch, you have 50 rings, and once you lose 50 rings, which you drain them every second, you die. And anytime you get hit by any of this dude's attacks, you get sent back, which stalls out more time, which you need. You don't want to waste time. Unfortunately, the hitboxes on his weak spots are sometimes a little jank, but I'm gonna just let you guys listen to this music.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's up to you, Sonic.
Shadow, you need rest. Let me give it a try.
God, I love Live and Learn so much. I don't know why I didn't like it as a kid. Bro, this is sick as hell. Oh my god, the Crush 40 songs are amazing. This is easily one of their best. They're most iconic, for sure, but still one of their best. And the rendition in the movie, man. Go watch that movie to hear it. Oh my god, and the part they use it in too. Brilliant.
It's up to you, Sonic.
Wait, why did I switch over? Where are my rings? Where are my rings? What happened? Why did my rings just not recover there? Whatever, we're still doing it. We're down to, we have no more lives, so if we game over here, we ruin the hype moment. So we gotta do this. Alright, this is where it gets tricky though. This is where the Biolizard starts doing crazy shit. Oh my god, I was so close there. Oh, it sent me so far back too. Okay, we gotta get more. Yeah, I know Sonic, fuck. Ooh, no, I can't let this happen again. Please. Did it hit? No, it didn't. Oh, I'm fucked. And it's over. Great. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't strong enough. Yeah, the jank hitboxes really are crazy. Well, thankfully, I can just skip over to it. Skip the cutscene. Now let's get back into the fight. Oh man, well, it's not like I'm gonna complain about listening to more Live and Learn. Even after I practiced this fight and remembered like how specific the hitbox of the weak points are, it's still a little crazy and tricky. The thing is, like, as a boss fight, like, even though I prefer this music compared to Open Your Heart from SA1, I don't know, like, which final boss, like, I prefer out of the adventure games. Perfect Chaos or the Biolizard, or Final Hazard Biolizard. I'm not sure. In terms of a gameplay perspective, I think Perfect Chaos is more interesting, but the vibes of this fight are way cooler, except for this. Can I please hit it? Can I please hit it? Like, is it really that hard? Dude, Sonic, please, dude. You have to be like at the right angle too. You have to like go head on like this. I think that's the trick there. I guess. Well, okay, I didn't dash into it there. There we go. Okay, maybe that's the problem I'm having, is that I need to be at the right angle. Like, of course I need to be at the right angle, but like I have to have the camera pan over at the right spot. So like such. Like if I have a clear view of the middle here. Oh my god, come on, that barely hit me. I'm struggling not to sing along, man. I'm really resisting it. But I really want to. I can't resist. Live and learn. Living on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. Oh my god. Ugh. Jesus, this song's too good. I'm not going to keep going because I don't want you guys to die of cringe, but also it's 4 in the morning almost. I don't want to be singing at the top of my lungs. Oh god, it's always the last 2 hits where it gets really absurd. There we go. Okay. Okay, one more hit. Shadow. We gotta cook. We gotta cook so hard. Let's do it.
Shadow, are you okay? Here I come, you creep.
It's really kind of crazy to call him a creep. I mean, I guess so. He's creepy. He has a big, like, cannon up his ass, but... And there we go.
Shadow, at this rate, your super form won't last. Get back to the colony. I must destroy
I wanted to hear the rest of it, man. Oh, and this shot is sick as hell, too. Oh, man. I'll just be silent during this.
No way that's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you,
Maria.
give them a chance to be happy.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
And there that is. And that's the final boss, and this is now the ending of Sonic Adventure 2's last story. This is one of the best final cutscenes in one of these games, for sure. I'm gonna kinda... I'll still talk through it, but I'm gonna be silent through most of it until we get to the actual credits.
To carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
Oh my god, the worst line of the game. Why does he say that? Like, Eggman's venting like his thoughts about his dead grandpa, and like his how his motivations were evil, and like how he didn't expect that when he looked up to him. And all Tails says is, "Oh, we all did it together, bro." Shut up. Like, come on, Tails, you're better than that.
Something better than jewels.
God, why does he say that, dude? It sucks. It pisses me off.
It'll all work out.
Oh man, like Eggman's line there. It's one of my favorite lines from him, and then it just gets undermined.
Lifeform.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
And that's the end of the main story of Sonic Adventure 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed doing this Let's Play, of course, driven by my hype for Sonic Movie 3, which adapts a lot of parts. It's basically a Sonic Adventure 2 adaptation. Obviously, it's not a one-to-one adaptation, but it's the movie version of Sonic Adventure 2. Just like how there was versions of Sonic Adventure 2's plot in like Sonic X or like the Archie comics and such. And I like the movie a lot. I'll probably do a discussion video of sorts in the future talking about my thoughts regarding spoilers for the movie. But for now, I just want to talk about this game. This game, like, obviously I'm not done, not even close to done, because I still have the extra missions and the bonus stuff to do. But this game was a lot of fun. And, I really, every time I play through it, I get more of an appreciation for, like, the game's level design, even its story, even its voice acting in some parts. It is, like, it is much better than SA1. Back when I first played it, I was kind of a little, like, miffy. I was like, do I like this more than Sonic Adventure 1? And then I thought about it more. I was like, really the only fun parts of SA1 were, like, Sonic and, like, Knuckles and maybe some parts of Gamma, but, like, with this game, it's almost, like, it's 90% just peak. And they did this for the 10th anniversary. Like, Sega thought, like, there was some, like, interviews or something where, like, Sega mentioned, like, they thought it might have been, like, the last Sonic game. Because obviously, like, the Dreamcast was not doing very well. They didn't know the future, because, like, they weren't planning on making a new system after the Dreamcast when it didn't do well. So they didn't know the future of their franchise. They're like, you know what? Let's just go out for the 10th anniversary of our series on a big bang and act as if it is the finale of the series. And just make something sick as hell. Shadow, it is really interesting how they killed Shadow. Like, Shadow's dead. Like, as far as you know from this game, like, if you've only played this game, Shadow's dead. Obviously, he's not dead because he comes back in Heroes, and then they build off of that plot point with Heroes' plot, with Shadow 05's plot with Sonic 06. Which I haven't played any of those games. I have to play them eventually. But for now, this is going to be it for Sonic Adventure 2 story. Thank you very much for watching, and in the next phase, we'll be covering all of these extra missions that we got. We got 4 extra missions in each stage, including Cannon's Core, and most of them are going to go smoothly. Some of them I know definitely won't, but I'll explain that when we get to that. We're not going to go into Shell World because I don't believe we get any of, like, the animals or, like, canisters or anything. Do we? Let me check. I'm just gonna be careful in case the game crashes. The game fucking crashed again. I don't know why the game crashed again. Okay. I hope to God my PC doesn't crash. If my PC crashes here, it's the end for us, folks. But, because I'm not gonna record this again until tomorrow. But yeah, 48 minutes, definitely a time saver compared to last time. Anyway, before anything happens, I'm going to end off the episode. See you guys next time on Phase 3. Thank you very much for watching, and go see Sonic Movie 3!